Hey, what's up everyone? So welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm pretty excited to talk about the top 5 best features on iOS 14. As you know, there are many new features added onto the new iOS. But in this video, I just want to talk about the top 5 only. Hey guys, if you don't know me, I'm Paravuth. I make different videos on app review, unboxings, photography and filming tips. So be sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification so that you will get more useful videos in the future. Okay, so now without further ado, let's get started. First and foremost, what I like the most is the new home screen experience. There are 4 things I would like to talk about this feature. The first one is the quick search, the widget, app library, and scrolling between home section. Okay, now let's get started with the first one, which is about the quick search. To get to this section, you need to swipe to the left until you reach this section with the search option on top, as you can see it here. In the search box, you can actually search for anything you want. But what I like about this section the most is the customization of different widgets. So I can add as many widgets as I want here, rather than on the home screen where apps are shown, because it's gonna look very messy if I add too many widgets here. To add a widget, you need to scroll down and find the word edit. Tap on edit and you can see this shaking icons or widgets, and then you can see the plus icon on the top left. So tap on the plus icon. Now you can add any widgets that you want. You can see that there are many apps that you can just drag and drop onto the quick search. For example, if I want to add Apple TV, I just tap on the Apple TV. Actually choose different style. You want this style or go back to this one, the smallest one. If you like this style, just tap on add widget. And now as you can see, I've just added another one onto the quick search. I press done when I'm ready. Next, let's talk about the widget on the home screen itself. As you can see, this is the first page on my home screen, and I've just added these 3 widgets here. I don't want to add many of them because, as I mentioned earlier, it's gonna look very messy on the home screen. So the first one is the weather, as you can see, and the second one is the clock, and the last one is the battery status. So I can get to see how many percentage of my battery lasts on my iPhone as well as on my watch. And if I connect with my AirPods, here it's easy to see the AirPods battery as well. For example, if I just open the case, and you can see that both of my AirPods are fully charged, but the case probably have only 20 or 30% of battery. It's very convenient to have these 3 widgets on my home screen. Well, to add the widget, all you need to do is to hold on the screen for a few seconds. So just tap on it and hold. As you can see now, all the icons are shaking. And when they are shaking, you can see the plus icon on the top left. So tap on the icon, and now you can just drag and drop any widget that you want. For example, I just add another one, which is about the Apple TV. Maybe I love this one. Add widget. As you can see now, I can just drag the widget where I want it to. So I want to place it in the middle like this. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to change different style, you can just choose on the left, on the right before adding the widget. So if I love that style, yes, just tap on it, and again I can just drag this one all the way up and down. It's up to me. And when I'm ready, just tap done. Moving on, next is the app library. Well, this library will help organize your messy apps on the home screen into folders and subfolders. To get to the app library, you have to swipe from the right to the left until you see the app library on top. As you can see, all my apps are here, and they are all put in folders and subfolders, which is very well organized. One more thing, you can actually make all your apps on the home screen disappear and only available in the app library. Well, to do this, what you need to do is just to tap and hold on the screen, make everything shake. As you can see, all my apps are shaking. And then, for example, if I don't want this app, the vlog here, on the home screen, I just tap on the minus icon and you can see there are 3 different choices for you to choose. The first one is delete app, move to app library, and cancel. So just move to app library. You see, now that app is disappeared from my home screen. Press done. When I'm ready, go back to the app library and then just scroll down and search for that app. You can search, or here it is, over here. This is Blocks, okay, the app that I have just removed from the home screen. One more thing about the app library that you should know as well is you can actually set the new downloaded apps to be stored on the app library automatically instead of having them installed on the home screen. So to make sure you have this kind of setting turned on, you have to go to the phone settings, scroll down to home screen. This is home screen. On the top, you can see the first section, which is about the newly downloaded apps. So make sure that you tap on app library only. Yeah, as I mentioned, it means that the new apps that you download from the App Store will be moved automatically to the app library instead of having them on the home screen. This is one way to organize your applications if you have a lot of apps on your home screen. Okay, last but not least that I want to talk about the home screen is the ability to move between pages quickly on the home screen. As you can see the dot here. So how many dots do I have? I have so many dots because I have a lot of applications installed on my iOS device. If I just want to move, this is from the last page on my home screen. So what if I want to move to the first page? I have to swipe one by one like this, okay? If I want to move between pages or between sections, so I have to do this, which is very slow. It's okay, it's acceptable, but with the new iOS 14, you can just move to any pages that you want very quickly. What you have to do is to tap on the dots here, you see, and then you can just move very quickly. Okay, so now let's move on to the second feature that I would like to talk about in this video, which is the double tap and triple tap. As shown at the beginning of this video, I have used the double tap and triple tap to tap at the back to exit the app or to launch the app switcher. Okay, as you can see here. So let me show you a real quick example. If I launch one of the app here, if I want to exit the app, what I can just do is just to double tap like this at the back of my phone, and you can see the app exit. One more time, exit. If I triple tap at the back of my phone, 1, 2, 3, you can see this is used to access or activate the app switcher so that you can switch between the apps. If you look at how I grab my phone, you can see that. So I normally place my thumb on the side of the phone and my pinky, ring and middle fingers on the other side. So I still have one more left placing at the back of the phone. So having this feature is really useful for me since I can use my index finger easily to exit the app or to access the app switcher without having to use my thumb at all. See that? I don't have to use it. The position of my hand just stay the same, so let my index finger do the job. That's cool, right? This feature is quite similar to the existing one on the LG device. This is my LG V30. The double tap feature is also available here. But the difference is this device uses the double tap to sleep the phone. Let me show you. 1, 2. Just sleep the phone, which is good to have by not having to press the home button at the back. However, I like the one on iPhone better because it's quite convenient. Okay, so to use this feature, you have to turn it on in the phone settings. So go to the settings, your phone settings, and then just go to, just scroll down to accessibility and touch. You can see that, touch. And then you have to scroll all the way down to see back tap. So this is back tap, tap on back tap. Yeah, you can see there are 2 features available here, the double tap and the triple tap. So choose double tap. You can see that you can access to many other features like scroll down, scroll up, call dad, call mom, download YouTube, hey Siri, volume down, volume up. But for me, I prefer home because as I mentioned earlier, it's quite convenient for me to exit the app. So I use home. And the triple tap, I set it to app switcher because again, it's quite easy for me to switch between apps if I want to use or go back and forth between apps. So it's up to you which one you want. But for me, home and app switcher are really useful to be used with back tab feature. The third feature that I would like to talk about in this video is the burst photo mode. Since the iPhone 11 Pro on iOS 13, the burst photo mode was taken away from the volume button. Normally, when you want to activate the burst photo mode, you can just hold the volume button and then the burst photo mode is activated. But on iPhone 11 Pro on iOS 13, this kind of feature was taken away. It was replaced by quick filming instead. But you could still access the burst photo mode by holding the shutter very quickly and drag the shutter to the left. If you made it slower, the video mode was activated. Although you could use the burst photo mode by holding the shutter very quickly and drag it to the left, you could only get 15 photos per time. However, on iOS 14, the burst photo mode is now integrated on the volume up button. With this, you can take as many photos as you want. For example, like action photos like jumping up and stuff. And you can still use the quick video shoot by holding the volume down button. Okay, as you can see here, you can just hold it and the video is being recorded. And when you release the button, you stop recording. Okay, another feature I would like to talk about is the incoming call banner. This feature makes life easier by seeing someone's incoming call as banner on the top. For example, while playing a game and you got a call from someone, you can see this has happened. Unlike before, the incoming call was in full screen mode. For example, while playing a game and you got a call from someone, this was what you experienced in the previous iOS, the full screen incoming call. But now you can just continue playing to fulfill your duty and help your team, because this feature won't let the incoming call disturb you. You can even drag the incoming call app to silence the call as well as to hide it away from you. But no worries, you still can pick up the phone call anytime you're ready to. If you want to pick up the phone call, you can exit the app and then you can see on the top left the icon here. Just tap on the icon and you can get to this part. To make sure this feature is activated in your phone, make sure that you check it in your phone settings. So go to settings and scroll down to phone and you can see incoming calls. Tap on it and now you are able to choose between full screen or banner. So make sure that you choose banner. Do the same to FaceTime to make sure the banner is chosen. Last but not least, picture-in-picture mode. This feature will allow you to play the video you're watching on the home screen. The apps support this feature are Netflix, Apple TV, and Safari. So if you want to play any videos on YouTube, you need to do it on Safari because at the moment, the YouTube app does not support picture-in-picture mode on iOS. So in order to access this feature, as I mentioned, just play any video on the supported apps and then just swipe up, okay, and the video is there. And then at the same time, you can work on your project or whatever you want to work on. Double tap on the video to change the size of the video on your home screen and swipe the video to the right or to the other side of the phone, but you still can listen to the sounds. Okay guys, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment down below and I hope to see you guys in the next videos. Thanks.